Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back to back update and information as it dey hot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and where you are listening to us from. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and hit the subscription button, the like button, share button, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are posting our news, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the news proper as it dey hot. Our information reaching us is that Asari Dokubo has done it again. Of course, you know that Asari Dokubo has never in one day supported the Igbos or the Biafra agitation or anything that concerns the Igbo. And now him and his Ijaw people has done another one again. Let's go down to the news proper so that you go see wetin dey happen. I don't even know what is wrong with this man, Asari Dokubo. He is just thirsty for power and he goes wherever power flows. That is just the man he is, and I don't know what he attempts to gain from that, but you know Nigeria, that money solves all problems. Inauguration judgment, Asari Dokubo leads pro-Tinubu group to Supreme Court. A support group of Bola Tinubu, Nigeria's president-elect, have arrived at the Supreme Court in Abuja ahead of Friday's judgment on suits seeking Mr. Tinubu's disqualification as a presidential candidate and his scheduled swearing in as president on 29th May. The group, comprising young people, gathered at the Bullet Junction near the Supreme Court. The Niger Delta ex-militant Asari Dokubo was seen among the group. Mr. Dokubo, who has been a vocal supporter of the president-elect, sat on a rock while the protesters were gyrating around him. The demonstrators carried placards declaring their support for Mr. Tinubu. On Bola Tinubu mandate, we stand. One of the placard read. Another read, May 29 is sacrosanct. Nigeria have voted. The suit before the court was filed by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) seeking to disqualify Bola Tinubu as the presidential candidate in the 25th February election over the alleged inappropriate nomination of his running mate, Kashim Shettima. The party has similarly raised the issue in its petition pending at the Presidential Election Court to challenge Mr. Tinubu's victory at the poll. My people now don't see as it dey hot. Asari Dokubo has done it again. Of course, he is known for that kind of action, and you know that before this time, Asari Dokubo was very quiet because I believe before then he had not known what will be the outcome of the court case because of course you know that Mr. Peter Obi filed a court suit against Tinubu. The same thing with the People's Democratic Party, whose article is the flag bearer, and other small parties that filed a suit at the appellate court. Now, Asari Dokubo has been very quiet because he never knew what is going to be the outcome of this court suit. And as the case is unfolding, you know that yesterday, Mr. President Buhari conferred the chief head of armed forces to Tinubu. Of course, you know that is a little bit of handover. And 29th is just going to be the ceremonial, and Tinubu has made his statement and everything. He stayed there. So I think that was what energized, that gave Asari Dokubo the momentum and the morale to take his people to the Supreme Court in order to say that on Tinubu's mandate he stands. I believe that he was actually waiting to see what is going to be the turnout of the case before he will make his move. And of course, because of the kind of man he is, he likes politics, and he always dwells where the river is flowing. Of course, without being told, even if you are not a magician, you will know that with what has unfolded, that the 29th May inauguration is going to hold, despite what the court is going to say. And there is a rumor the other time that Peter Obi actually asked the court to give him 7 weeks to be able to provide evidence and those who are going to stand for him to prove that there was an anomaly in the just concluded 2023 presidential election. But Peter Obi has debunked that rumor that he did not ask the court that he will be providing the evidence within the space of 7 weeks. But the court said that what is going to happen is that they will give Peter Obi only 3 weeks to be able to provide all necessary evidence that will show that there was an anomaly in the concluded 2023 general election, and that is what is ongoing. And as it stands now, Asari Dokubo and his Ijomen has taken to the street of Abuja protesting that on Tinubu's mandate he stands. Meanwhile, Dokubo has not been making any noise period to this time, because he was actually waiting to see what is going to be the outcome of the case. And now I think the ruler of the sheep is on his side, and it has favored him, and the man is flowing where there is power, because he needs to be on the top of power, and also to make more money in this particular time and tenure of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And there are many charges against Tinubu. Who knows what is going to happen? Well, today is the 26th, tomorrow 27th, 28th, and 29th. We have not less than 3 days to go for the inauguration, and Nigerians are all eye open waiting for what is actually going to happen on that 29th of May, whether the oath of office and also the staff of office is going to be handed down to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or whether it is not going to happen. But without being told, with what has unfolded recently, you will know that this is actually what is going to happen, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually going to become the president of Nigeria. Yes, Peter Obi might have so many things against him, but they say that it has not yet been proven. And of course, you know that recently there is a division in the House of the Labour Party. The man called Lamidi Apapa has claimed that he's the one that is supposed to be the chairman of the Labour Party, and the Labour Party are denying him of that. But if you look at the Amidi Apapa of a man and look at his face and the way he has been parading himself, he looks as if he's someone that has been sponsored. Although the rumor have it that he has been sponsored to carry out what he's doing. And Peter Obi and the people of the Labour Party has denied that they don't know the man Lamidi Apapa and the rest of them. Even Kenneth Okonkwo, who is one of Peter Obi's the Labour Party's council, has denied that Lamidi Apapa does not have any place in Labour Party. But what is giving him the morale and the momentum to do what he's actually doing, trying to divide the party into two, is what nobody knows. And now they say that a house divided against itself cannot stand. The question is, how is the Labour Party, how are they going to defend themselves now when there is a big division in their party? When there is a big division now, as it stands now, and look at what Asari Dokubo is doing. He is saying that on Tinubu's mandate he stands. He said that that they are in Abuja to defend the mandate that Nigerians has given to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But you remember what happened in Rivers State, where people were coerced to vote for the APC. Yes, many people were coerced, and according to BBC information on the data of the election, you will find out that there was manipulation, especially in Rivers State when it comes to the election. Some numbers that were supposed to be allocated to the Labour Party were diverted to that of the APC party. Yes, in many of the places, the BBC gave this documentary. They opened it up to say that, especially they named Obiabo and some other places in Rivers State where there was manipulation in the electoral result. And the result that was uploaded does not tally with the number that the INEC pulled out. Now, where did INEC get all the numbers that they pulled out? That is the question. Well, where did the numbers come from? So that is what you'll be asking yourself. Meanwhile, Asari Dokubo has taken to the street of Abuja with placards and his men saying that they are there to defend the mandate that Nigeria has given to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Meanwhile, we will be bringing more information on that as day unfolds on what is happening currently in Abuja. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening.